And welcome to another episode of my NBA 2K26 Can We Turn This Team into a Champion series. In this episode, we're going to be covering the Cleveland Cavaliers, who frankly didn't think they would make it this far. A little bit surprised on how this postseason has played out, but hey, they were able to make it to the conference finals, so you know, th that's pretty impressive considering the teams that they went through. But yeah, we're going to take over the reins as GM, if you want to call it, and see if we could take this Cleveland team to the promised land. Here we go. Yeah, I wasn't pulling for the Cavs, I should say, in this series. I was pulling mostly for the Knicks just because I have family who are Knicks fans. So I always kind of have a special place in my heart for the Knicks. So sorry, Cavs fans, if you are watching this. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm a huge Donovan Mitchell fan. Um, I think that the Harden situation didn't really work out to the best. I know he wants to be back, but frankly, if I'm the Cavs, I wouldn't want him back. We saw like there was moments where it's just he had some like severe lapse in judgment defensively. I think he's a liability defensively. He just kind of takes plays off, and I think it's more apparent with him than any other player. We're gonna go ahead and sim these playoffs real quick. Wow, so they have Knicks winning in six. But yeah, yeah, I think coming into the league, like Evan Mobley was considered like to be the next Tim Duncan. I remember hearing people say that at the time. Don't think he's lived up to that hype just yet, but I think he is capable of some kind of level like that. He's definitely a better shooter, like, in the Knicks series at least. You saw him making some big 3-point shots, especially in that big game where they lost game one when they had the big lead. He was looking pretty solid. But I think, frankly, with him, I think he just needs to add a little bit more, weight to his frame to kind of throw around. And also with him, I feel like he, like he's 6'11", 215. He's a twig. Like he's got to get some more weight on his body. He's been kind of around the same numbers. Like he's in the league now 5 years. I'd like to see him have a bigger jump, frankly. What are his accolades? All rookie first team, and that might be it. So he did get the All Star nod. Okay, I did forget about that. And Defense Player of the Year. It rings a bell now, but still, I would have liked to see him, just kind of come into his own. Defense Player of the Year. I'm a little shocked by that. Were his numbers living up to that? 1.7 blocks. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Not sure why I forgot he won that award. He didn't show up like that in the Knicks series. I can tell you that much. Let's see, New York 15-14. Yeah, for him to not be getting a double-double at his height. Yeah, 5 turnovers, not great. Frankly, I thought he shot better from three. Yeah, I think the last two games in Cleveland, the Cavs just really gave up, which is shocking because it seemed like they were fighting in every series up until that point. But even with that Raptor series round one, it seemed like they weren't really a team that would go that far. But I think they turned some heads with that Pistons series. It was like I saw one guy say it was like they all they wanted to do was just eliminate the Pistons, and then they were content with the season. And it kind of does seem like that a little bit. But yeah, Strus disappeared as well. 2 for 6. Yeah, 5 points a game in games, or 5 points a game in games 2 and 4. Yeah, it's not great. 1 for 7 and 2 for 6 combined in those two games. Not great. But there's a lot of decisions to be made here. Harden is a free agent. I think he said like he'll do whatever it takes to come back with the team. So maybe take a pay cut. But that's real life. But 2K is going to have some other plans for us. I think Jared Allen's a great, capable center in this league. I think I'd like to see him be a little bit more dominant in the post. I think he can be. I mean, wow, he's 6'9". Man, he's so menacing. I would never have guessed he's only 6'9". I mean, I guess the hair adds a couple more inches, but wow. And then Schroeder, he didn't play at all game four. I noticed that. I was thinking about that like after the game. It is weird to see that. I thought he played pretty solid defensively, but yeah, I'm a little shocked that he didn't play at all. And then Merrill just totally disappeared. It could have been a whole different series if he just found his shot eventually. Yeah, 1 for 8, 2 for 5. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy who shoots, what, 1% from range. You have 42%, and yeah, career high. No, his rookie year was the best. But yeah, I mean, he really disappeared. Tyson, I think, is a guy who is showing something. He might be a guy who, uh, you know, contributes in a big way with this team. Proctor got some minutes as well. Dean Wade, again, another guy who gets a lot of time, but I just don't know if he's like a real deal kind of player. I know he's a shooter. He expands the court a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. This roster, they had they had a much better bench. What was it 1 year ago, 2 years ago? Like they had who they have? Isaac Okoro. They had as a small forward. They had DeAndre Hunter. They had Karis LeVert. Um, they had somebody else as well. But yeah, I mean, it's a little shocking. I mean, they got rid of Garland for Harden. I mean, I don't know if I agree with that move. I mean, Harden's old. He's a lot of money. They have the highest payroll in the league because of that deal. And yeah, I don't know if that really works on paper. Um, I'd like to see Harden kind of just man up a little bit. I think he kind of takes this role of like he's a legend already. He's an MVP, and he just kind of owns that. Or I'd like to see him like just be more. Uh, what's the word I can use here? I don't know. It just seems like he's a little bit of a selfish player. It's all about him. That's why I've not been a fan of his in his whole career. I mean, he's a great player. Don't get me wrong. Like those years in Houston, he was like unstoppable. Like literally on ESPN, like 24 hours a day, they were like, "How can you guard him?" I remember some people saying like, "Just force him to his right," like as if that was gonna just rewrite the entire script. But like 36 points per game is insane. And people always talk about how he got robbed of second or third MVP. I mean, 30 points per game in this 3 year span here, maybe even 4 or 5 if you round up to 29. He definitely had a real dominant run in Houston. What could have been if he stayed in OKC? But yeah, it seems like he's now just kind of a problem child a little bit. I mean, we're gonna try to keep this roster as intact as possible as we go through here. Don't know how many years we can't. It's back to the drawing board. That's it. Video over. We give ourselves a 3 year span. I used to do 5 years in the past, and just proved to be way too long and time consuming. So yeah, I reduced it to 3. See what we can maybe get for this pick. So Warriors pick a couple firsts from both of them from the Nuggets. Okay, a Spurs pick, Pistons, 2 Pistons picks. It's not bad. Um, I mean, certainly they're going to be better than the pick we have this year. This Warriors pick might turn into something pretty solid. Let's just go for the Pistons picks. All right, sim ahead here. All right, so Harden decline. Okay, so he will be a free agent. We'll bring Tyson back on the team, but we'll get rid of Craig Porter Jr. Okay, so Harden has 8 offers, so that's not going to bode well. We could sign him for pretty cheap. That would be ideal. Like 2 years for like 44.50. I feel like is reasonable. 89% interest should be his top deal. Should be the top offer he receives. And then what else can we bring in here? Could bring in Simmons as a 3. We could try that out. I know if you're used to some of these videos I've done before, it's usually the move I usually try to do. Dean Wade for shits and gigs, we could bring back. Bird Year. What else are we looking at? Oliver Sarr, Craig Porter, Keon Ellis, Dean Wade. I mean Ellis we could bring back. Wait, how do we have Bird Year on Ellis? Was he traded from Sacramento? It doesn't sound right to me. Keon Ellis, cap hold, renounce. And Larry Nance Jr. He really didn't play at all for the Cavs these playoffs, I don't think. Did he get any time? With all the game 7s that they had. So he played 2 games. Games 1 and 3. Okay. Alright, so Simmons will go to the Hawks. And alright, so I guess we'll just extend Ellis. Because we lost out on Simmons. Okay. And then center, Robert Williams would be dope as hell. Maybe a guy like Chris Dunn if we can't get some of the other guys. Alright, Ellis, Williams, Harden, Wade. Let's just hold off, see if we can get all these guys. Okay, cool. Alright, so Chris Dunn will look to bring in the fold here. And then we need another center. Andre Drummond, Cavs reunion. We could do that. Is there any big names that I'd like to keep or have on this team? I think we just go Drummond. Just, get a vet in here. And then Chris Dunn. Alright, cool. So we got our team. We added some picks in the draft, so pretty much run it back. We're pretty much running it back from how this Cavs team did in real life this season. So, we'll download the 2027 draft class here. Okay, so power ranking, we're 7th, so it's a good sign. Alright, so we got Harden, Mitchell, Tyson, Mobley, Allen, Williams, Strus, Wade, Merrill, Dunn. Okay, so Dunn got bumped. So just thinking about our roster 10 deep. So we've added 1, 2 players that are kind of going to be contributing for us. Kenny Atkinson said some weird stuff, frankly, to the media. It was a little bit shocking, kind of the stuff he was saying. Like, he said analytically we beat them like 2 out of 3, which, like, what? How does that make any sense? Like, what is he looking at? Is he looking at one stat? Because if you look at the grand scheme of things, like, I don't know how you can determine that. Because, like, obviously the Knicks beat you. And then he also complained about, if we, like, he said, like, something like the NBA schedule screwed us, or screwed the Cavs because, because they had 2 game 7s, it didn't help them with, like, their rest, I guess. But it's like, okay, well, yeah, like you're playing 3 more games than you could have or you needed to. So, like, the whole point is to try to win in 6, so you have an extra day or 2 rest. Like, I didn't understand his take on that. Like, is he expecting like the NBA to just like delay each round because it's you taking longer to finish up the series? I mean, maybe there's an argument there, but I mean, if you already know the rule going in, I don't know how you can like complain about it. Like, it's been the same way for the last, I don't know, 20 years, 20 plus years. Like, I don't know how you can be complaining about that. All right, so we are at the contract, or no, we're at the trade deadline here. So, contract extensions, Strus, we could go minimum. Yeah, go with that. So, Strus, a minimum deal. And then our highest paid players right now. So, Strus, minimum, we'll get over that. And Schroeder is not in the lineup as of now, right? I just want to double check here. So, I mean, we're playing good ball. Yeah, Schroeder's not in the lineup. So it seems like Schroeder might be the odd man out here. So we'll see what we can maybe trade for or get in return for him. And, like, what's a player we might need? Maybe we could probably use like an upgrade to 3. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, oh, so we could get Ben Simmons, who we're kind of hoping we could get. Pell Larson, that's a pretty good trade, not gonna lie. Ooh, Norm Powell, that'd be sick as well. Christie, Seraph, JV, Hayes and Toppin. Herb Jones could be something. Kind of cool. We could bring back Levert, Corey Kispert, Caruso. Ooh, Moses Moody. Ooh, Moses Moody on this team. Would that be sick? Low-key, it does sound kind of dope. Hmm. He is kind of like a spot-up shooter anyway, so I think that would kind of work on this team. Um, let's see. Wait, so getting rid of a 1 and a 3 for a 3 and a 5. Who are their other point guards? Cryer, Beasley, Richard. I mean, frankly, there's not anyone else I'd really want instead. All right, let's look at if we just try to trade Schroeder, however you say it. Ooh, bring back a Coro. That's kind of sick actually if we could. But again, I don't think he's gonna get a ton of time anyway. Monk. I mean, this trade looks good on paper, but we're gonna be adding a lot of more Cashmula on the book, so I'm not really the biggest fan of that. Herb Jones kind of makes sense. Can add some defense to this team. The thing is, Herb has a 1 year though. All right, wait. I'm gonna look at ooh, can we swing Daniels at all? I think we could. Yeah, wait. If we swung, wait, add Schroeder. All right, guys. Yeah, not sure what happened. Bigger on this Herb Jones trade. I know we're giving up a first round pick. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's see. Do they have him in the lineup? Okay, so we'll move along here. I mean, power ranking second, conference rank first. Not too shabby, I must say. I mean, especially out. I mean, yeah, I mean, 50. We're on track to like 55 win season. That's pretty good. Pretty good. 55 wins. Okay, we'll take that. I mean, yeah, right now we are the team to beat, it seems. We're number one in the power ranking, number one in the conference rank. Yeah, maybe that Herb Jones deal was the deal we needed. Wembanyama MVP, Darren Pearson Rookie of the Year, Scoot Henderson Sixth Man, Wembanyama Defense Player of the Year, Most Improved Victor Wembanyama, Clutch Steph Curry. There we go. Kenny Atkinson Coach of the Year. Okay. Any Cavs end of the year accolades here? Um, Defensive. Okay, so Mobley got a nod for all defense 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, that is not great. Okay, so play Charlotte round 1. Let's take it one game at a time here. So yeah, again, guys, if you're new, basically what we try to do here is win a championship with this team who's been eliminated in the 2026 playoffs, and see within a 3-year span if we're able to take over this team as GM, make the right moves and the moves that count to hoist this team or hoist a Larry O'Brien for this franchise, their second all time. All right, so we're up 2 games to 1, but Charlotte did win in their home court. All right, here we go. Game 4. Can't let them take this one. Gotta be able to win on the road. There we go. Commanding 3-1 lead against the I guess I'm assuming LaMelo Ball led Charlotte team. And okay, we will win in 5. Gentleman's sweep, as it's called. I mean, we're hitting on all cylinders by the looks of it. Mobley now 4 to 6 weeks away from returning, and will face off against a Raptors team who we faced in the first round just a year ago. So no Pistons. Wow. So Knicks Magic could end up being a conference finals rematch of a year ago. And wow, no Thunder. Wow, a little shocked there, but I mean Spurs are still alive, Minnesota's still alive, so I mean definitely some great teams still in the hunt. So it's pretty much the same Raptors team, but like a healthy Brandon Ingram could be the difference in the series. Quickly as well. I don't think he played at all in that Cavs Raptors series in round 1 this year. Oh, I accidentally simmed round or game 1. All right, game 2. Hopefully, home court bodes well for us. You know, Cleveland's one of those electric atmospheres. I feel like a lot of times, like what happens with teams is when they've been so bad for so long, or at least so close, it becomes one of the more electric atmospheres. Okay, so we're up 3 games to 0. Okay, have a chance to sweep here in Toronto. It's not going to be easy. All right, so they'll see another day. All right, game 5 back in Cleveland. Let's get a win for our home fans here. Why not? And all right, wow, 50-point win. And we play the Knicks, who beat the Magic in 6. So again, we got a conference finals rematch here. Definitely some bad blood against these two teams. And Mobley is inserted into the starting lineup, even though it does say he's 1 to 2 weeks removed. So that's a big help there, getting him back. Yeah, I mean, the fact that we are, what, 8-2 in our first 10 games. Okay, so OG off the bench, is that what I'm seeing? Or do they trade him? Let's see, is this Knicks team changed? OG's out day to day. Okay, so he'll be back in theory. So no Shamit. Yeah, no Shamit. Mitrov is gone. Wow. So yeah, I mean, some big pieces for this Knicks team are no longer available. You know, they've come and gone from the looks of it. And they've added Precious Achua back. Interesting. But okay, so game 1. Yeah, I mean, Knicks have our number, guys. Come on. We got home court this time. Hopefully that's going to be a big difference maker. Again, I understand Mobley is a little bit banged up. We can't have them beat us twice. We're going up against the reigning champs here. Okay, we're in a 2-game hole here against this Knicks team once again. And, of course, Donovan Mitchell gets injured. Bruised tailbone and a migraine. Yeah, I'd have a migraine too if I'm down 2 games to 0 against this Knicks team. Okay, here we go. Game 3 against New York. All right, we got the lead here. Hopefully, we don't blow another game. All right, so no sweep here today. Not this year. We're down 2 games to 1. Can we return the favor and even up the series? Okay. So we tie things up, 2 games apiece. Back in Cleveland, here we go. Now is the time we need to start winning some games. Okay. We're up 3 games to 2 here. All right. Now we are headed into game 6 in New York. It'd be great to put them away here, but you know, MSG is a tough place to win at. Okay, we advance. Here we go. I mean, first year technically of this sim, and we are in the finals. Amazing. I mean, yeah, looking at the roster, so TJ McConnell has joined Minnesota. Other than that, it looks like it's the same team. How are we looking injury-wise? So Mitchell seems to be healthy. Mobley is day-to-day now, so that's great news. So I mean, yeah, we're healthy at the right spot. To get past that Knicks team is no small feat. Um, we have home court, but it's one seed versus one seed. Let's get it. All right, we got a lead here to start, but they're coming back here and they take the lead from us. Okay, so they steal it. They steal the game from us. Man, Harden's tired. That is not good. Harden, you can't be tied for us now, man. All right, game two. Come on, guys. Pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. Oh, we had the lead for a second there. All right, we're down 2 games to 0, though. Guys, we got to lock up Ant-Man. Now we're in Minnesota. It's not looking good. I mean, we're right in there, but just come on. We need a run. Oh, my God. Huge win there. Oh, my God. All right, 2 games to 1. Here we go. We need to come back, guys. They stole our games from us at our home court. We need to do the same thing to them. Okay, it's looking good. Okay, we took care of business. We won when we had to. Do we have another injury? No. Okay, so Merrill, Strus, Wade, Tyson, Williams. I mean, Harden is still tired. How is he playing though? Let's see his recent games. Okay, so 27, 10, 6, 16. Okay, it's okay. Mitchell, Mr. Consistency there. Herb Jones, solid. Mobley, wow. Yeah, game three, he balled out. That's awesome. Allen, ooh, Allen is balling. Okay. Rudy Gobert, who? All right, here we go. Game five. We might have a chance here, guys, but the home team's got to win a damn game here. It's got to be us. Okay. We are 1 win away. We're down 2 games to 0. We've won the next 3. All right, here we go. Please have us win on the road against this Minnesota team. It's so close here. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Okay, don't overreact, guys. Game 7, back-to-back game 7s. Here we go. Come on, let's win it in front of our home court. Believe. This one's for you. Come on. We're down 15. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Minnesota wins. Man, what a way to go out. 1 game away. We just couldn't get it done. All right, here we go. Off to the next year. LeBron finally retires, which means his jersey will be retired in Cleveland for eternity. We're not going to do any rule changes there. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we have any picks, so we'll skip ahead there. Do we bring back Kenny Atkinson? Sure, why not? I don't think he retired, right? Should be top of the order alphabetically. Atkinson, there he is. Okay, so we bring back Coach of the Year. So I'm gonna head to the draft. No picks. And do we want to explore some trades perchance? Yeah, I mean Merrill 9 mil. Maybe we could get a better option. Like Lou Dort. Yeah, I mean that's pretty sweet. The second, Detroit top 3. We're getting rid of some of these first round picks, but I do really like that trade, so we'll pull the trigger on that. Okay. So Mitchell declined. Tyson accepted. Wow. Okay, so Mitchell declined. That is not the news I would have liked to see. A lot of offers coming in. All right, so we got to be aggressive here because 2 teams can afford them. So, yeah, we need to go crazy. I mean, Mitchell is like one of the best players in the league, so we'll just do 50 mil. So 50 for 3. Okay, so where's top deal? That's awesome. Okay. And What else can we maybe bring in here? Oh wait, why are we? Do we have too many threes? Herb Jones, Struce, Ellis. Yeah. All right, so maybe we trade Ellis. Yeah, I'll trade Ellis. Some picks there. Jackson Hayes. Could probably move Drummond as well. Oh, actually, Proctor's really struggling. All right, Proctor, Drummond, Ellis. Let's see what we can get back for that. Ooh, Jace and Mitrop. I'm not mad at that. I mean, they also want Chris Dunn in the mix. Yeah, I mean, Oubre, Tar Eason, Topic, Hansen, Santos. I think we pulled the trigger on that Magic trade. Okay. So, I mean, we could bring back Simmons again, sure. Or try to bring him back again, I should say. Because never were successful the other time. And then power forward or center. Ah, man, that's so sad seeing Brandon Clark. Rest in peace, man. It gives me chills to see him still in this game. That's so weird. I don't know why they didn't remove him. You know, it sucks, but yeah, it's just, man. I was a big fan of his. I mean, he was a great player, I thought. But yeah, I don't know. It's, check on your people, man. I feel like it was a mental health thing, and yeah, man, it sucks. It sucks. Anyway, so Donovan Mitchell, Simmons, and Walsh we try to bring in. Walsh, I saw in high school, he looked like an absolute baller. I knew this guy would make the NBA one day, and I was right. All right, so agree. Okay, so we still need another point guard. I mean, that's jokes. We could bring back we could bring back Sam Merrill, and we could bring back Schroeder. Who should we bring back though? Realistically, here, I kind of want to bring in Melton. Low key though, high key. I can't keep looking at that. It's gonna make me sad. All right, we'll try to bring in Melton. Okay, and then I just want to play around with this. If we move Melton to the 2, would that work out at all? Okay, yeah, we could do that. I'm liking it. All right, let's go ahead and continue the sim here as we hop into year dose. 2028 draft class is the one we want. 2028. Okay, here we go. So we're 6th in the power ranking. I think we were 7th last year, so a little bit of a better roster than we came out with last year. So I'll take that. I'll pat myself on the back for that one. I mean, ooh, I do want to check out this real quick. Harden is now an 82. Yeah, maybe should trade him now while we have the chance. Maybe see what he's worth on the market per chance. Ooh, Jamal Murray. That's not a bad swap, you know. I mean, ooh, I mean, would that work though? Murray and Mitchell. Because I mean, yeah, look at Murray's assists per game. Hmm. I know we're paying more money. Yeah, but You want a Cleveland pick. What if we did seconds? Would they go for that? No. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. I think it's a good trade. I think it's a good trade. We're gonna try things out with that. I think it's a good upgrade over Harden, but I don't know. I'm hoping that it's good. I'm hoping a big trade like that's gonna give us some good mojo in the right direction. Man, Knicks won another NBA Cup. Knicks are, I didn't think the Knicks would be this good for this long. Yeah, I mean, just because they have an older team. But I mean, it seems like they're hanging in there. So right now we're 30-10. I mean, we're on track for a 40-20 season, so we will absolutely take that. Zubats, Allen, no. Hunter for Tyson, no. I mean, I am gonna explore some trades we can maybe make at the deadline here because we are starting to falter a little bit. We have a lot of centers, by the way, that we might not actually need. So I mean, let's see. Point guard wise, all right, Murray, Melton, Simmons. We got Mitchell. We got prospect 2, Jace Richardson. We got Dort at the 2. I think his true position is the 3, so maybe we look to move away. Yeah, maybe we move away from Strus. And then Walsh, Dean Wade. Maybe we move on from Williams. So Strus and Williams for like a solid, what is it? Solid 3 is what we want? No, 2. Yeah, a good 2. Because we're planning on moving Dort to the 3. I mean, we'll take anyone that I think can really move the needle with this team. So I'm not opposed to adding, like, another point guard or something like that. Like Mitchell could be solid. Just Gillespie, another solid pickup. Trey Jones, Kada, Derek Jones Jr. All right, what if we added Simmies? Simmies or Sexton, former Cav, could work. But we'd be adding Shireman, Soshan, and Kada. Connect? No. Denny Wolf. Jenkins and Hawkins. Collins. Huh. Collins is an interesting move there. And Jalen Hood Schifino. Yeah, I'm not mad at that one. Hmm. Hmm. Is there a world we can get? No, okay. So we need Simmons or somebody to be added to that deal. Maybe Wade? Yeah, let's try that. Okay. Alright, so we were able to keep Simmons. I'm thinking we move him to the 3. Okay, move him to the 3. We keep Dort at that spot for now, maybe. John Collins, Walsh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, we really didn't need Hood Schifino. Can we trade him? No, we can't. Damn, okay. Ah, what was I thinking? I really don't like the trade we just made. Herb Jones, 20 mil a year, and he's our third best 3 right now. Isn't great. Yeah, maybe try to trade Herb for like a good point guard. A really good backup point for Jamal Murray. Man, really not getting a lot of offers. I mean, yeah, I think we kind of tweaked a little bit in the trades here, but uh, I don't know. I think Collins, adding him is solid. Giving some Mobley some good time on the bench. I think he kind of fits into that role. Yeah, check out contract extensions here. I know this is like a totally different kind of caliber Cavs team than a lot of you Cavs fans are probably used to. Yeah, I mean, yeah, getting Jamal Murray though is an interesting fold because I mean he's been a Nugget his whole career, And yeah, Jokic is kind of taken over as the guy there. So it is a little bit of an interesting wrinkle to see him on a new team. Could be better, could be worse. And I mean, when we traded him, he was still 30 years old. He's now 31. So I mean, he's still got some left in the tank. All right, Ant-Man MVP, Rookie of the Year, Cam Williams, Josh Giddey, Sixth Man, Defensive Player of the Year, Wemby, UV's Missy, Most Improved, Clutch, Ant-Man, Chris Finch. Okay, so the Wolves seem to be the team to beat. After winning the championship, they're the 1 seed, and we fall to the 2 seed. Okay, so not the same season we would have liked. Um, So Shafino's out. Dort is out. Herb Jones. I mean, who? Because Jones can play the 2, right? Could he? Yeah, if we moved him. Alright, if we move Dort up to the 3. Okay, if we move Jones to the 2. He gets worse. Okay. And then. Hood Shafino, if we move him to the 1, is he any better? He's the same. 4. Oh, wait, do we only have 14 people? I thought we had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we only have 14. Damn. Could have added another roster spot, but totally missed that. That's on me. Okay, so we play Orlando round 1. So, it's pretty much the same team. Alright, let's see how we do. I'm not loving that we're the 2 seed this year. Seems like we dropped off maybe a little bit. But, with Mobley fully healthy here, I'm hoping we're going to be alright. Oh, they took that one away from us. Did I just see Bankero had 50 points against us? Because that, of course, I just talked about how I think we have Mobley healthy, but he's out. All right, so game 2. Luckily, he's out 1 to 2 weeks. But guys, we got the 2 seed here. We can't choke this. You gotta get right back to the Eastern Conference Finals at least. All right, so we take care of business in game 2. Heading to Orlando, game 3, the O-Zone, as they call it. It's a close one. And, oh my god. Come on, guys. Jamal Murray, you went ham in the bubble. You're right back in Orlando. You gotta be able to, pick up right where you left off. Oh my god, how are we down 3-1? I'm telling you, 2K screws you. Oh my god, I almost just simmed that game 5. Alright, here we go. Come on, guys. Step up. Down 5 after 1. Down 10 at halftime. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Thank you, Lord. All right. Down 3-2. We need to go on the massive win streak here. Okay. Got a good lead here. All right. So we forced game 7. Hallelujah. Whoops. Coaching. All right, I'll tweak that up. All right. Here we go. Okay. We're up 2 after 1. Down 1 at half. Come on, guys. No way we lose by 1 point. And we get upset first round. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, man. Pistons win it this time. Bro. I'm telling you, that last season, we should have won it. That might have been the window open for us. Okay, so we avoided having to deal with the Harden retirement. So I am glad, I'm happier now that we did pull the trigger on that trade. Okay. Continue the sim here. Go through this draft lottery. Still got Atkinson locked up, so sim ahead to the draft. So we got pick 28 from Atlanta. And then, yeah, we do need maybe trade some guys here. So like Herb Jones. Um, who could we maybe bring in here? I mean, Gillespie. Yeah, I mean, we're adding 16. I mean, we're shaving 16 off the book, so I'm not mad at that. And then Puchifino, I don't think we're gonna bring him back. Mitchell, Richardson, Simmons, Tyson Dort, Mobley, Collins, Walsh. Yeah, I mean, I think we look fine. Some head to the pick. Is there anyone we want at this pick? I'm gonna trade out if we could. Okay, we can. So we could get Bones, Bridges, Spencer, Champagny, some more picks from Atlanta, Garza, Zach LaVine. So I mean, yeah, some solid offers here for sure. Just nothing is really like really speaking to me. I think we just do this. Some picks from Atlanta, top 3 protected for both. Richardson, yeah, just bring back Tyson. Bird here, how are we looking? Just Tyson. Okay. So, Ty Jerome could try to bring him back. And then we would move Melton to the 2. Yeah, let's try that. Actually, we got Gillespie, so I wouldn't say we really need to move him at all. I mean, is he better at the 2? If he is, I might just do it that way. He's about the same. Because like we don't really need to go crazy here adding a guy. I mean, if we could bring Jerome in for like a minimum, I'm fine with that. So Tyson we've been bringing back. So all that's really left is a center. So could bring Robert Williams back. We did trade him, yeah? Yeah. Or Bobby Portis Jr. Because we got Mobley, Collins, and Walsh. I think we just try to bring back Robert Williams. So decline, accept, agree, renounce. Yeah, that looks good to me. Cap hold on Tyson. Make sure that that's looking good. Tyson. Yeah, just sometimes 2K will screw you and try to renounce it like last second. So yeah, we do not want that. Cap hold, and accept, match, yes. Okay. So again, I think we got a little bit of a worrying roster spot here with the point guard, just because I mean we got a little bit younger with from Harden to Murray, but now we're going to be starting to worry about yeah, just Murray's age catching up to him, unfortunately. So with that said, so now he's an 82 overall, and we're paying even more money for him than we did Harden. It's not great. Oh man, why did they trade Garland away, man? Why? I mean, he was a great point guard. I mean, yeah, someone like Luka on the Clippers now. Wow. He was a great point guard that I would love to have on this team that kind of fits with what Mitchell's doing. I mean, low-key Kyrie does. And what is his overall right now? Kyrie Irving? Mavericks. 87. Honestly, shoot. Okay, we gotta get rid of more cash. Who's a guy? Yeah, like Cam for like Melton maybe. Okay, dude, imagine the families this would feed. Trading Kyrie back to the Cavs. Come on, really? No way they're not buying this. All right, can we trade one more player here? to make things work, or is that going to take him over? Can't get Jerome. Can't do. We could do Simmons. Get that out. Come on. Surely, right? Oh my God. Why, man? Okay, maybe instead of Thomas. All right, instead of Cam Thomas, we do like PJ. I don't love it. We don't have to add him then. Okay, if we did add Simmons, would that work? Okay. It sucks, but Kyrie Irving, that feeds families, man. That is sick. Alright, so now, I mean, we're not looking terrible here, actually. Alright, so we got solid depth at point. Could use another 2, that's fine. A 3, we got Doran Tyson, that's fine. Power forward, pretty deep. And then PJ, could move him to the 3. Yeah, I mean, he's a 78 right now. 77. Or maybe Walsh. He goes from 79 to what if we move him down? He stays the same. So maybe we just move PJ to the 4. Actually, you know what we should do is no, actually I think we're alright. And then we do have a roster spot now after those trades. Shut up, Garland's a free agent? What? And DeJounte Murray? Nah, that's crazy. How the hell are those guys free agents? And yeah, we have like no money really to work with. Cole Anthony we can maybe bring in. Because wait, how many point guards do we have? We need 2 and you just need a 2 guard. Yeah, just need a 2 guard. Okay. 2 guard, 2 guard, 2 guard. Who is the top 2 guard? Adama Bal, Gary Trent Jr., Ben Shepherd. Damn it, stop Brandon Clark's name again. Gary Trent, I guess. Bring him in, minimum 2 years. Okay. Wow, made some good trades, I think. Kyrie Irving, welcome back to Cleveland. It was a strange trade at the time when he did leave the first go around. But yeah, I think we're better. I think we are better. I think the Kyrie Donovan Mitchell tandem will feed families. Wow, and I saw Jokic on the Warriors now, and Luka on the Clippers. Man, what a stacked division that is. And I think I saw Zion on the Lakers. That's crazy new era for the Pacific Division out west. It is crazy now to think that the Nuggets just like have nobody. We traded them Harden for Murray, and we know Harden retired, and now not even Jokic is there. So yeah, totally different era now for Denver fans. Kind of off topic, but Denver is looking to be a place that I kind of want to move to. They have I saw this one stat. It was like in terms of like minimum wage, they have like one of the top um minimum wage paying places than anywhere else in the country. Like adjusted for cost of living, like Denver is number one, which is shocking to me because I mean Denver's low-key a pretty nice city. Um, yeah, so I mean basically like the thing I saw talks about how far like the dollar will last you, and yeah, Denver ranks as number one. Pretty shocking. I was at least shocked about it, but I don't know how you guys might feel about that. But yeah, kind of random. We're covering Cleveland here, but that was worth sharing. So I mean, yeah, I mean our lineup is looking pretty decent. We're gonna not screw around with contract extensions here, just because this is the last year of the sim. But man, we're going from the 1 seed to the 2 seed to maybe the 4 seed here. So not a great time to start losing some games. I mean, yeah, 47, 48. We'd be lucky to get to 50 wins right now. So we got 52. Wembanyama MVP, Rookie of the Year CJ Rosser, Tyler Hero 6th Man of the Year, Victor Wembanyama Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved Christian Collins, Giannis Clutch, Coach of the Year Mitch Johnson. Any Cavs at the end of accolades here? Ooh, Evan Mobley, first team all defense. Sweet. Dude, how is he injured again? 6 to 8 weeks, severe left ankle sprain. Bro, he's been injured to start every single playoff run we've had. I mean, I'm not familiar, but is his like injury problems that serious that he's like just had injury problems every year we've had with him? Thank God we made that Collins trade. So we got Mobley and Richardson out. Wow. Okay. So we face off against this Raptors team once again, who have the same squad pretty much. I think on paper we should still be able to beat them in the best of 7. I mean, Donovan Mitchell, for crying out loud, one of my favorite players, far and away. I was shocked that the Jazz did trade him to Cleveland at the time. Yeah, honestly, why did they trade him? Like, can someone explain that to me? It didn't make any sense to me at the time. It still doesn't really make much sense to me now. This is just like a matter of like the owner not wanting or willing to pay him. Don't know. All right, so we're down 2 games to none here. Not great. I don't know why we are losing against this Raptors team, frankly. All right, there we go. Need another win here. Need a win in Toronto. Keep our season alive. Come on, guys. Where's this team gone, man? Come on. Yeah, I mean, the fact that Mobley's just been out for so long. Like, Jesus, man. Don't know why that's happening to us. All right, we just got to go crazy. Still down 3 games to 2. Come on, don't let the Raptors back in this game. Oh my God, we lose by 1 again in the first round. We're gonna go ahead and sim the rest. No way the Mavericks made it, and they win it all. Are you kidding me? So Jamal Murray gets a ring, huh? Nah, no way, bro. And Melton and Simmons, we just gifted them a ring, pretty much. Better year with the Mavericks for Simmons. Melton, wow. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. But yeah, different champion every year. We came so close twice there. I mean, we made the finals that year and then lost in the conference finals. Or no, actually no, we lost twice in the first round. And then our first year we made it to the finals and lost by 1. Lost, yeah, 1 game away. I'm about to lose my voice. Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, we kept that core together, and Jared Allen. But I mean, look at the overalls for this team. Like, there's definitely capable of getting it a ring to this Cleveland team, a second ring to their franchise. But yeah, with Harden, age catching up to him, I think, Cavs have to make a decision to whether or not to trade him. They're gonna have so much money to spare if they do. So excited to see who they might get via free agency, or who knows, maybe they even trade up in the draft. That would be pretty interesting. Love to see something like that transpire. But yeah, just couldn't get it done. Sorry to you Cleveland fans. I know, you're kind of eager to win again after LeBron left, but And who knows? Even LeBron returning is a rumor. So maybe LeBron returns on like a minimum deal to his hometown. That would be pretty interesting. But yeah, it's gonna do it for me today. Couldn't get it done in this sim, and we know that the Knicks are in the finals at this point, and we have basically two more episodes to go here, which is pretty amazing to say because yeah, it feels like this year's sim has flown by. But yeah, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, CZC YouTube. Check me out on YouTube at CZC, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.